back in the loft again, and this will be the channel update for June. I know it's a bit earlier than last time, but I've done quite a bit, so I thought I'd include it. And obviously two important things to go through. First is I've gone over the 6,000 subscribers, so thank you to everyone who subscribed to the channel. I'm absolutely made up with that. Didn't think I'd reach that milestone. It was amazing when it reached 1,000, to be honest, but yeah, it's appreciated, and thank you very much for that. So yeah, hopefully reach the 7,000 now, who knows. The second thing is today, the 8th of June, the loft layout here is 10 years old. So basically the first train ran on this layout the 8th of June 2015, and yeah, it doesn't seem like that long, but yeah, it's still very much a work in progress, especially the last year or so since I've got into O-gauge, and I've messed around with other scales and done other little projects. But yeah, this is still the main attraction for the channel, if you like. So yeah, two important things. So what I'll do is I'll throw a few of my favourite clips in from this layout at the end of the video, and also a few new running shots that I put together. I was going to solely do a 10-year running session for this layout, but I just haven't had the time, as you'll find out in a sec what I've been up to. But yeah, so if you don't want to hear me talking, you can jump straight to the running session. I'll put it into the description box of the channel video. So moving on, what I've been up to is we went on a trip up north to the northeast, and went to the last weekend of the Beamish Transport Festival. That was really, really good. I haven't been to Beamish since I was in my early teens. I think it was back in 2003, I think it was, in the autumn. Obviously seen the trams and the buses running, but I've never seen any of the railways running, which was something I wanted to see. And apparently they hadn't ran since, or some of them haven't ran since 2020. So that's what I've been told anyway. But yeah, we went to see it, and three of the 4 railways I think were running, so that was good. We got the Rowley station. That was the first time I've seen anything moving on that. So that was a nice little it's a nice little running line. It's only short, but it's, you know, gives the impression of an old branch line. And you got the Colliery Railway. It was interesting watching the wagons getting shunted up and down. And there was also nice seeing a narrow gauge, which wasn't there last time I visited. Again, that was like working on like a sort of a triangle system, and yeah, it was nice watching the wagons getting shunted up and down. I very much enjoyed it, as well as the trams and all the other things there. If you haven't seen that video, go and take a look. I've already uploaded that. And the second one was the Tanfield Railway, only down the road from Beamish, so we managed to cram both into one weekend. It was a nice, it was sort of similar length to the Lakeside and Haverford Railway, which I go to regularly. But it was quite different in that it's a colliery, or ex-colliery railway. There's plenty of wagons and old rolling stock on show in various states of needing restoration. Some were restored, some half restored. Lovely loco shed. I took plenty of pictures of that because I'm quite keen on making an O-gauge model representing something similar to that. But yeah, that was a really good day out. And another good thing I liked about that railway was they had plenty of walks along the railway, so you could see bits of the railway from a walk, or you could walk from one station, jump on the train, get off at the next station and go for a walk back. Yeah, it was a really nice day out. So yeah, I'll definitely, hopefully visit there soon again for a gala weekend. That'd be good. Okay, so after our trip up to the northeast, we went the opposite way. We literally came back, went to work for the day, a long day, and the next day, on the Tuesday, we were off to Carnarvon. So I haven't been there again for 20 years. I think it was pretty much the year I left school I went there. from the last holiday, and I've kept meaning to go back, but never got around to it. But we finally went after I was working not too far away on Anglesey. So we went to the Gypsy Wood Park to see the Garden Railway, and my partner, she got to see the animals. And one of the best things there was probably the petrol diggers that you could move sand and stone there about. Never seen that before on a kid's farm, but that was looked really good fun anyway. Wish I was a kid again. But yeah, that was a nice little day out, and we also stopped off at Dinas to take a look at the station on the Welsh Highland Railway, which was just down the road, and got a few clips of the locos coming in and out of the station and the last train of the day, bringing the empty coach and stock back. That video will be uploaded soon. The driver and fan very good enough to let us have a look at the loco when it was parked up, and yeah, they were telling me all sorts about the loco and the railway, so thanks to them. And especially when it was coming to the end of their shift, I suppose, as well, for a long day. So yeah, thank you for that. And yeah, we also got a few clips of it going through Carnarvon station as well. Had a look around the castle and various other things. So yeah, it was a really good holiday, nice little break. And yeah, there'll be a couple of videos uploaded of that soon. And also on the way home, we stopped off at a station that I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name, really long name. I'll put it in the description. So there'll be a little video of that coming up at some point when I get round to it. I won't include it all in this because it'd be far too long, because obviously I want to focus on the running session on this. So I've had quite a busy week. Again, came home on the Friday. Saturday I was at the Merseyside Live Steam and Model Engineering Society for their open day. They invited me to bring a couple of my little micro layouts along, so we took the N-gauge, we took the little museum layout out for that, so that was good. The N-gauge layout's not quite finished, but I suppose we're still showing out a work in progress. And despite the bad weather, lots of people turned up, and lots of families and people of different ages seem to really enjoy it, and they seem to like the layouts, asking plenty of questions, so that was good. And again, it's still quite new for me going to exhibitions or showing me layouts off, but yeah, it was really good fun. So thank you to Ian for inviting me to that. And if you're in the Liverpool or Merseyside area, look them up on Facebook, or I'll put a link in on the description of the video. Go and check them out. I think they're open on Sundays, and they run trains on a Sunday, so go and have a look. It's very friendly volunteers there, and you seem, they'll have a few more events on the future, I'm sure. Okay, so I'm going to flip the camera around now. We haven't got much of a haul video luckily this month, because I spend too much as always, but I've got a few bits and bobs to show. So we'll have a quick look at them, and we'll talk about what's coming up soon as well, on top of the other videos of like I previously mentioned, and then we'll get to the running session. So back in a sec. Right, just before we have a look at this lot, I'm just going to throw a few clips up of the open day yesterday, and it's just of the N-gauge layout and the display I had, and I didn't really get a chance to look at anything else. I had a quick look at the other N-gauge layout that was on display, but I didn't get a chance to do any filming because it was quite busy, so there was a lot. There's always someone looking at the layout, so I felt I had to keep running them. So like I say, it was all good fun then, because I was kept busy. But yeah, hopefully next time I'll get a bit of a chance to do some more filming. It was my first time there, so I just focused on my own layouts. So we'll throw them up now, and we'll come back to this.
Slightly, interesting thing between the modern image and the steam train, and
Vintage special.
Yeah. Well, see, if you look around, you sometimes still get hold of something, which is great, yeah. But Engage is one of the things that the prices stay good on it for a long time. Very hard to get cheap, good prices on second hand.
Yeah. Right, hope you enjoyed them clips. Like I say, it was very brief, but yeah, good fun all the same. So, what have I been buying this month since the last video? One that I already bought before Christmas, I think it was, or just after Christmas, I can't remember. The sound fitted Jinsey. I've always said good things about Bachmann, but never been negative about Bachmann, but this Loco was, to be honest, rubbish. It's just a very, very poor runner. It started off okay on its own, but once I turned the sound on, started trying to move it slowly and crawl with it, or shunt, or do anything realistic with it, it just performed very badly. We'll do a separate video on this because I haven't had it out of the box to try it yet, but it's just come back from Bachmann. They said they played at the pickups and given some a clean, so I'm not too confident about it personally, but we'll see. Like I say, I'll put it to one side for now and we'll see it in a future video because I don't have time today. So O-Gauge, so these two are from Wales of Sheffield. They've got a big collection of Helgen rolling stock on pretty much half price at the moment. So this one was £100, so it is a British Rail Blue and Grey Mark 1 brake, so it's a full brake, and this should go nicely with my Class 26. And because I've got a small four-wheel parcel coach already, I thought these would go nicely with it. So this one, like I say, was £100. Now the RRP for these is something like £250, so that's better than half price. This one, so again, this will go with my four-wheel parcel coach. So this is a general utility van, and one of the members of my club have already got one of these, so I've already had my four-wheel with this. You might have seen that on my last O-Gauge running session. So I've got my own now. So I picked up two of them. I've got more, but just I've already eaten into my budget for a while. But I'm trying to complete a full set of trains, and I thought they fitted in nicely for the price. Again, we'll see them on a later video fully. I don't want to get them out of the box now because I'm not going to be running them. And for the future narrow gauge project we keep talking about in O scale, we've got what would be the equivalent, I think, of 15-inch gauge. So in the last video we saw an 09 engine. So these run on N gauge or 009 track, but they are in fact O scale. So we've got two passenger cars. So we're going to do a little bit of an 09 track on the club layout that we started building, and also I'll do a miniature in the future, maybe someone's garden railway or something along those lines, or a farm park railway, bit like what I've mentioned earlier, the Gypsy Wood Park, something like that. But so we've got two nice coaches there. I have got the seats for there to glue on, so some of them need the couplers and things gluing back on. So we got 5 of these flatbed wagons. I think these are just 3D printed by the looks of them, and the other one, freely enough, they've been weighed down a little bit. Ignore the, I mean, this is what I bought for the N-gauge layout, 3D printed fences. They were a bargain, but we'll mention that in the next N-gauge video. So these need painting, so they're like a resin barrel to go on, a barrel load to go on the wagons. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them yet or not. We know these are the model who driver and fireman have painted up. I still need to varnish them and get them in the cab of the Black 5. And then we've got one of these wagons here. Again, some of them need couplers putting back on. We've got a spare one there. But yeah, it was 6 wagons and 2 coaches for £16, so I thought they were a bargain off a well-known auction site. So we've got a loco, we've got coaches, we've got wagons, so we've got enough now to start a little 09 layout, or the section of layout with 09 on it. So I'm very happy with that, and I think that was a good price for all them. So now we're going to go on to the running session now for the loft layout. So hope you enjoy it. Like I say, thank you again for everyone who subscribed to the channel, and if you haven't already, please do. Also, if you check out my Facebook and Instagram, I'm always putting what I'm up to on there. You might see that before YouTube, maybe after. But yeah, I put all sorts of stuff on. I try and do things a bit differently, so it's a bit more interesting. And if you like these sort of videos I'm putting up now, like the channel updates monthly, or like a channel episode monthly, please put in the comments. Thank you as always for watching. Hope you enjoy the video. Bye for now.